Yo, 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 here we go. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Just come on in. Fucking join up. Hopefully it works. Number 49. Okay. Okay. Dun, customization. Live chat replay, live reactions. Boom. Alright, so we're good there. Let's see how this is. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So pre-order. Welcome back, guys. See if this is gonna work or not. Gmail.com. Then yeah. Purge lines are 260 for purge lines. Purge lines. Yeah. 110 for fuel line. Alright. Appreciate you coming back, guys. Hit the like button over there. It kind of boosts the algorithm again on this fucking thing. I'll be right back. Let's see if it is the audio and everything good. Is the chat working? I want to. I mean, if it doesn't work this time, it's whatever. I won't worry about it. But if it doesn't work, it's fine. I'll be right back. You guys can ask some questions, whatever you need to ask. I'll be right back. Grab it and tell you right now. All right. Let's see here. Yes, sir. So I'm assuming that the chat doesn't actually work still in the box by the looks of it. Which is kind of crazy. I don't know what the fuck. Why I wouldn't, but I don't know. I don't know. I want to make this a little bit bigger though. I'm going to make this a little bit. And then width, go 290. I wonder if it has to do with this fucking thing. I wonder if it has to do with interference with this. I'm going to move something around here. And then save that and see if it works like that. Save, boom. There we go. Who knows if it's actually gonna fucking save or not, but. How's everybody doing? You guys ready for the weekend or what? I have my, I'm gonna meet up with my welder tomorrow. So we got some stainless steel we're gonna weld for the Sidewinder. Well, he's not gonna weld it, he's gonna tack weld it. And I'm just gonna piece everything together and see how everything goes here, so wish me luck on that. Fuck, it didn't move? That's crazy. That's insane. Really? Damn. Oh, here we go. What's this? Welcome to chat room. Oh, maybe I had it hidden. I don't fucking know. Maybe not. What does this show? Was it hidden? No. Doing a small build on my old ST for its new owner. He had sent me the Purge and high pressure fuel pump feed. Both are very well built. The Purge line route's nice and clean behind the intake manifold. I appreciate that, man. I do notice the high pressure fuel pump feed lines are probably a little bit too long, probably like an inch longer than they probably should be. I did that because I wanted to make sure there would be enough length depending on people's setups. But I might be making a revision on that to make them a little bit, probably a half inch shorter, probably. And then I'm thinking about doing away with the AN fittings themselves and then going to a more simple style quick connect version instead of having to, because I don't tighten the AN fittings on each end. There was one guy that tightened his down today and it was leaking. He didn't tighten it down enough. So whoever bought these lines, obviously you want to tighten them down more than a quarter turn. He said he did it a 3/4 of a turn to be tight enough. So So there's that. I got fucking gas still. It's like fucking wanting to come out. I don't want to really burp on stream, so if I don't have to, but yeah. So are there more slim fittings that OEM? Wait, are they more slim fittings that more minor fewer with firewall? Like, what do you mean slim? Can you send me a photo? You see my email on the top? Can you send me a photo through email? Just email me, or I'll pin the message. Just send me a photo of what you're talking about. Oh, S13. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're S13. So it's a little different. Yeah, never mind. I mean, it'd be cool to see it, but yeah, I mean, it's up to you. But either way, no, yeah, they are better. Like, it would work on yours. If the OEM one works on yours, it'd actually clean the setup up a lot. So the Purge lines use literally. I don't have the fittings here. Fuck. I don't know. Have you seen any of the videos? The Purge line videos? Let me see if I can. I'll share a link in here. So it's close to my firewall. I'm not looking for a slimmer option. It wouldn't be a slimmer option. It's more or less like a cleaner option, and it's also made for high performance and longevity. And it's just way easier to uninstall and install compared to the OEM one, which is known to fail and cost people a lot of money. That's why Ford has stopped fucking providing them for free, because literally it's costing them a lot of money. But hey, they should have fucking made a better design, right? So they didn't. Let me share a link of those Purge lines, and you can see right here. I'll show you what they look like. There's a short video I'll show you, because I don't have any here on hand. Otherwise I'd show you. I just don't have any I don't have any, so still made me a nice upgrade from. Yeah, absolutely. It would work, definitely. It would be a nice upgrade for sure, because like I've sold these worldwide. I've had one go to Greece, one went to Qatar, one went to Mexico, multiple to Canada. I think like 4 of them in Canada, and the rest of them in the United States. But that's a video there. I shared a link of what the Purge lines look like. So let me see here. I wish I could change the fucking cover of the video. Can't. That's awesome. That's all right. I'm gonna do this. So I also have install videos on how to do it as well. So yeah. Yeah, I'm in Vermont, so so this is what I do right here. So I use these right here. I wrap them up. I wrap the Purge lines up. I put them in this right here. I've gone really fancy. Like, I literally have sold so many of these. I'm at the point where I have to print my own label out, because I had fucking carpal tunnel surgery in my hands, and it's hard to I mean, I can write, but it's like writing my name multiple times on a bunch of these on a Sharpie kind of gets annoying after a while. So I have a priority, like I have a USPS account now, business account, and I literally just print out the label, stick it on here, and put the address that I'm shipping it to, and it just makes it a lot easier. And yeah, so literally me shipping it through this, it's a 3-day arrival, so it typically takes up to 3 days, and it gets to you really fast. It doesn't matter where in the United States, it's 3 days typically. So unless there's like a fucking hurricane or tornado or some crazy nonsense, so bad snowstorm. But yeah, we wrap them up really good. All the wrapping is right here. And then what I do is for extra security, I'll take UPS tape and I'll actually tape the top. I'll literally tape the top so that way there it stays secure. So I don't really fuck around when it comes to certain shit. But let me since you got an S4 or whatever, S13, so I'm gonna show you my setup. So I don't know if you're very familiar with the channel, but here is my car. I'm currently building a 2.4. I used to have a 2.3. In 2024, the crank bolt, the ARP crank bolt loosened up on me because I reused it multiple times. But yeah, so there's the 4-port manifold that we're using. Well, that sexy beast right there, huh? And we're gonna build a sidewinder manifold. So, well, this is the manifold, but this is gonna have an extension off here, like a 45. It's gonna kind of come up. It's gonna come over here. I'm gonna put the turbo right here. Okay. So this engine isn't put together for anyone that's new in here. This engine is bare right now. There's nothing's torqued down. Literally, I just have everything sitting here to fucking test fit. Okay. So I want to get everything test fitted before I build the engine. Yeah. I made 560 with the 2.3 stroker setup with the RS 2.3 cylinder head with a G35 900. It was making about 550, 560 on 27 pounds of boost. With that setup, I sold basically 75% of that setup because I was so pissed off about the ARP crank bolt loosening up, as this pissed me off so bad. So but yeah, fucking so I'm going to try this setup out. So if I couldn't, so this is a Ford Performance 4-port individual cylinder head. So you don't have the coolant jackets. This is a MZR manifold. So this is a Cork Sport Mazda Speed 3 manifold. It's cast stainless steel. Nobody else in the planet that I know of, and I can almost bet my mortgage on it, that nobody else has done this manifold on this cylinder head in this car like this. And because, for one, you can't make it work, you'd have to literally put a 45-degree V-band, and these V-bands are one-off, so you have to have one custom made like I did, which cost $200 to match up. And so I'm gonna literally have a 45 welded on a V-band and then fucking come over here and then angle the turbo in a specific spot here. Have my charge pipe for my hot pipe come down. It's gonna be pretty cool. I mean, I'm not trying to make like 6, 7, 800 horsepower. You know, I'm not trying to do any of that crazy stuff. When it had 500 plus, honestly, it was pretty ridiculous. I mean, this car doesn't weigh a whole lot. It's literally fucking 2,920 pounds without me in it. So, you know, I have my battery and shit back here. So here's my battery setup. I have water meth injection just in case I really want to fucking, you know, get nasty with it and shoot some flames or whatever. But yeah, so there's my battery. It's an RS battery, by the way. So yeah, I mean, it's not like the cleanest setup, but You know, I have some of this shit in here right now just because it's in winter storage. So, you know, little battery tender situation. My water mouth controllers right there. AEM V3. All the good shit. Normal Ford Focus seats. So comfortable. They are so comfortable. So, yeah, I've had this car since 2012. So, I've had the first time I built the engine was in 2021. So, if you don't know the history of it, I went big turbo for the first time in 2015. I ran a 7163 EFR Borg Warner, which is essentially this. That's what this is right here. This is a custom one-off EFR. Well, I had it made, but it's a custom RS flange manifold I had made to work with a full race downpipe for the ST kit. So, which is all buried in there. There's my 2.3 rods and pistons. They're still good. Nothing happened to those. I just, wanted to try the 2.4 setup out. I've been wanting to do the 2.4 before I even did the 2.3. So, but here's the stainless. So this is going to be part of the outlet of the turbo. In the exhaust side, I have my markings, and then like I have it marked. This is the V-band that's going to connect to the manifold, and then it's going to connect to kind of like this. It's gonna be pretty insane. Like I'm literally eyeballing this whole fucking thing. So, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, then I sell the fucking cylinder head for $3,500 because it's literally got $2,200 worth of work in it, and upgraded valves and shit like that, pocket ported. The cylinder head itself wasn't ported because I didn't need it. It just had a little bit bigger valves, Fiera valves, and they opened up the throat area, so that was the biggest restriction. It's going to run BP 280 cams that are matched up to the 2.4 stroker. So anybody that wants to know what's the difference between the 2.5 and the 2.4, well, they're actually the same. The only difference is the 2.5 uses sleeved block for the 89 millimeter pistons. The 2.4 uses 88 millimeter pistons. That's literally the difference. Other than that, that's it. So honestly, the best bang for your buck is the 2.4 stroker because you don't have to worry about sleeving and all that nonsense unless you really want to spend the extra money doing all that. I'm just doing it to make a cool setup and create a blueprint for all you guys, just in case somebody else wants to try this out. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of my idea. What ECU? It's stock. It's OEM ECU. It's all OEM. I've had OEM ECU. It's still right there. I'm using a Cobb programmer. So it's a Cobb V3 programmer. I cannot talk tonight. Will exhaust routing be tough with mounted sidewinder style? Yeah. So what I'm planning on doing is I got a CV Fab intercool or CV Fab downpipe, and hold on a second. I gotta shut this light off. So I bought a CV Fab downpipe. I'm gonna cut the end of it off. So I'll show you. So here's a downpipe that's for precision speed performance turbo kit. So see how it angles this way toward the passenger side? So now imagine it going toward the driver's side. We're going to literally have a 90-degree with a V-band. We're going to cut it off on the CV Fab one as close as I can here on the top. Point it in this direction toward the driver's side and then fucking extend it to the turbo. So that's what we're going to do for the like the downpipe. And like I said, I'm literally doing this all by fucking guesswork. So Nobody has a blueprint for this. I'm creating a fucking blueprint right now. I'm on stock ECU on HP tuners. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I mean, but if you want to, wait, what do you have done to yours? What's what's all done to yours setup? Like what turbo and all that shit? Because I can definitely educate you in some shit. I kind of already educated it a little bit on the Purge line, which highly recommend it because the OEM ones fail anyways. And you're looking at $100, $70 to $100 easily replacing them. Pain in the ass to uninstall. You just squeeze all you can out of the stock 2.0. I mean, I made 350, 360 at the wheels with my 71.63 for 30,000 miles, which might not sound like a lot, but I drive it in the summer only, and the summers in Vermont are very short. So, and then in 2019, I lost compression because I overboosted. I switched to an XXE compressor housing, and the boost fitting that's on it to feed the reference to the fucking boost solenoid wasn't referencing. I didn't know it wasn't drilled out, and so yeah, I fucking overboosted, and it was my fault. So luckily, the water meth I think saved a lot of the engine though, in terms of just longevity. So oh yeah, you're maxed out on the turbo. Okay, you're not maxed out on the 2.0. You're maxed out on the turbo, stock turbo. Yeah, yeah. Blocked bypass valve. Okay. So you have like an external bypass valve or something, right? Or a blow-off valve, sorry. Or are you literally just not running a blow-off valve? I plan on 2867. Yeah, that's a good turbo. 2867, if you just want to just kind of save some money, don't go external wastegate and all that nonsense. um, but I'm not sure if it'll have the fuel. Yeah, no. Listen. So these cars, the stock fuel system, the high pressure fuel pump can handle up to 360 at the wheels with a big turbo. 360 with 93 octane. Okay. 360 at the wheels, roughly the same amount of torque. Now like as far as reliability, I would say 330 to 350. I would stay in that range for the stock, internals. Um, and it can live for a while. You know what I mean? Just keep it reliable. The biggest thing for these cars is cooling mods. You want to keep the cylinder heads cool because they're known to crack. The exhaust side has built-in fucking exhaust manifold literally built into it, and so that they're known to crack because of the fucking coolant jackets. They're very thin walls. And so what that does, why Ford did that, is because it's more efficient when you heat up the oil quicker so they use the coolant to heat up the uh, exhaust gases faster and the coolant faster. I mean the oil faster, and just gets everything up to temperature faster. The problem is when you have so many heat cycles on off on off on off, well, eventually your cylinder head is going to crack. The best thing to alleviate that and prevent or promote longevity is going catless downpipe right off, upgraded intercooler. Like I said, I recommend the CV Fab one. Um, water meth injection is nice, just to spray a 250cc nozzle in a cold charge pipe. I mean, that can do a lot for your engine, just doing that. You don't have to have a tune or nothing. It'll clean your intake valves really good. Doing that even. I did that for the longest time, you know. Um, yeah, so honestly, you know what I would do is put a fucking 160 thermostat in it. You probably have the stock thermostat in that. I'm telling you, try a 160 thermostat. Go to Rock Auto and put a fucking 160 thermostat in it. It'll actually help. And then also, I recommend running 5W50 AMSOIL, some high-end oil, especially for track days like that. I am an AMSOIL independent dealer, so if you want to save some money, you can get it in AMSOIL. I can help you sign up as well. And then obviously running a better oil filter. Don't run Motorcraft. Those oil filters are fucking trash. They don't filter very good at all. You should keep VR1 in mind. Yeah, VR1's good. Yeah, it's got a very good pressure rating. You know, but yeah. So what I would normally recommend for cooling mods is if you're tracking it, the first thing I would try out is go to the 160 thermostat because these cars have factory oil coolers unless you deleted it for some reason. But the cooling lines, you'll notice they go to the fucking oil filter housing. That's that's a factory oil cooler. So what happens is if you lower the temperatures of your threshold of your fucking coolant 20 degrees, well, guess what? Your oil's gonna run cooler, right? So when you're tracking, you want your oil and your coolant cooler because it's gonna heat up. So if you have that 20-degree threshold, yeah, it might end up still getting hot at some point, but you're gonna be able to get more laps out of it until it goes into limp mode, for example. Um, I deleted it since I had to remove the oil pan. Oh, you have a remote oil filter setup. Oh, okay. So you did delete that. Okay. So yeah, your oil probably gets hotter. How much hotter than the coolant? I'm curious because you don't have the oil, which is fine. I'm honestly thinking about going to a non like fucking oil cooler setup. Anyways, I'm gonna go to a colder. I have a colder thermostat here. I actually tried them out. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, definitely want that. Yeah, good shit. So what is your oil getting up to? Is it your coolant is 260? Is your coolant's hitting 260 or your oil? Your oil is probably what, 220 degrees? 220 probably. John and Ollie, hey Ollie, how we doing, man? Who is spamming? Please stop your experience. What the fuck? See you later, buddy. My oil leaky leak. Your oil leaky leak? Well, that's not good. Roughly 220. Yeah, that's not too bad. My oil leaky leak. But yeah, I would say, well, I don't know what. See, if you're running like an external remote oil filter setup, then it's probably not going to be like the same thread size as what we run factory. Um, what's going on with yours, D D Badingo? Always wanted an SR20, but they seem to be way cooler. So I run a fourth. Okay. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Mercedes, McLaren, gone, bang, all up. Okay. No, that's not good. Why'd you do that? Potholes, damn, that's gonna suck. Yeah, we have some pretty bad potholes here too. I got coolant on the spark plugs. Yeah, me. Oh no, are you serious? All 4 of them? Man, I'm running. Wait, what? Man, I'm running my RS on G30s. I don't know what 1.95 bar is. Can you tell me what that is in PSI? Is that like fucking what is that? Almost 34 pounds of boost, something like that? 32 pounds of boost? I don't even fucking know. I don't know bars, you know what I'm saying? 28 pounds of boost. Oh, 28 pounds of boost. G30, 660 on a RS. 95 fuel. So your 95 is equal to our 93 though, right? Or 91 or something. Stock fuel system. Stock fuel system, right? OEM. Cylinder 2 and 3. Yeah, you're. How do you know it's? Oh, that's crazy, man. Coolant? No. These engines don't go like they don't pop fucking cylinder heads, so I doubt it's a cylinder head gasket. You know what I'm saying, Cherokee? That'd be weird to have coolant on your plugs because are you burning coolant? Are you burning through coolant at all? Is your car smoking? Oh, here is 100 equal to, wait, no, here is 100 to equal to 95 US. Or 98 is your, oh, okay, 98 is, wait a minute. Well, you just said you're on 95 though, so I'm kind of, so if you're on 95, oh wait, equal to 95 US. Well, we don't have 95. We have 93, 91, 89, which we wouldn't use. We don't do 95 here. So I'm assuming, let's just say 93 octane, okay? 93 octane, 28 pounds boost, stock fuel system on an RS with that turbo. I mean, you're going to be close to 400 at the wheels. You know, probably, well, actually, with E30, I think they can get 415, 410, 415. So with 93, with a big turbo like that, I mean, it doesn't really matter what turbo, right? At this point, it's just about the fuel system and the octane level. Oh, you have XDI. Well, then you should be higher then. I mean, I'm sure you're around 400 at the wheels. That's a lot of boost. If not, I mean, I just don't think if it's equal to 93 roughly, then I don't see you making much more than 400, 410 because 93 wouldn't be very safe past that point. You know what I'm saying? So if it's higher octane, like technological, you know, like higher octane for us, you know, like E30 would be higher octane. That would be like E30 is like equal to 96 octane or something. So yeah, pulled the plugs and the coolant was on the plugs. Oil's good. Oil is good. No smoke. I can still drive it, but there's no balls unless I'm over 4K. Really? Are you sure that it's coolant on your plugs though? How would you have coolant on your plugs? Amazon we have also 100, which I like. Yeah, I'm sure you're in the 400s, Predator. I mean, I have no doubt 410, 420. Like, pretty easily, you know what I'm saying? No problem. Damn, I wish the how much can I boost with G30? G30 with meth? G30, I would go with G30 770 at that point. I wouldn't even go to 660. I mean, it's the 660 is good, but the G30 770 would be better with water methanol. I mean, water methanol, you're going to gain, depending on how you set it up, 40, 50 at the wheels horsepower. So I'm sure you could make 500 at the wheels with probably fucking, well, if you, it depends if you do cams or not. So cams helps lower your boost threshold while making the same amount of power, if that makes sense. So essentially, say you're making 28 pounds of boost, you're on stock cams, and then you put upgraded stage 2 or stage 3 cams. Now you can make the same amount of power, but with less boost. So say 25 pounds of boost, right? So you just lowered your boost threshold, and you can make more power. Oh, 4 performance 60. Oh, you got a small AR. Oh, bastard, that's bad. Yeah, I would have definitely went with a bigger AR exhaust housing, just because you're choking not only your car out, but you're choking the turbo out. I never recommend a 25 series turbo with a fucking small AR. I wouldn't run the 72 or 63. I always recommend the 92 AR because you have less back pressure. Less back pressure equals less heat. More so then you're also going to produce less. You're going to produce more power, but it's going to be at less boost, right? So it's not going to work as hard, and it's just going to be better overall. But with the G30 770, I would run the 83, 82 AR exhaust housing. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. Personally, that's what I would do. Yep. That's what I would do. Hopefully that helped out though. But yeah, if anybody is interested in pre-ordering a purge line, what the hell is this here? Pure lines. What the fuck? Pure line. So contact me at whiteblurrst@gmail.com if you're interested in upgrading your purge line, pre-ordering. We're waiting on some fittings right now. We won't have any fittings until late this month of March or early April, and then we'll be shipping them out ASAP. So whoever pre-orders, I'll ship them out. And if you live overseas, I can ship to you. I've shipped out to Greece. I've shipped out to Qatar. I can ship these out to you. You just have to pay. You gotta pay the shipping. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Um, if you live in the UK, you're looking at probably $60 to ship. $50, $60. Um, that's just how much it costs. So honestly, I think it's worth it because then, that way there you don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? But it's always up to you. Obviously, money situation. Ever seen exhaust temps higher than 1400 degrees? Well, that's definitely not true. You're talking about 1400 degrees Celsius, not 1400 degrees Fahrenheit. because it definitely gets higher than 1400 degrees Fahrenheit. Um, it's generally 2000 degrees at Fahrenheit. So 1400 would be too cold. So but you're talking Celsius, so um, it might not seem bad, but it's actually way higher than that. Yeah, yeah. You mean 780 Celsius? Yeah, I don't know. I would what monitor are you checking though? Are you checking pre-cat or post catalytic sensor? Generally you want to check the one that's right out of the turbo, pre-cat. Like anything pre-cat is, what you want to check. I just find it hard to believe. Like if you're doing a wide open throttle pull, I've seen it where idles at that temperature for like the ST. So I just find it hard to believe that would be that cold for sure. But either way, it doesn't matter. Like a 63 AR housing is so fucking small. Okay. I don't really care what that number says that you're telling me. The fact is that it's still worse. It's not good. It's literally choking your cylinder head out. So especially with a Focus RS, like it chokes the ST cylinder head. The RS, you want a bigger exhaust housing. You want the biggest exhaust housing available because you're literally choking out your cylinder head. So just saying. Um, Let me see here. Stream health is good. We got 5 likes on the stream. If you guys could, that'd be greatly appreciated. If you guys drop a like on the stream, that'd be awesome. Get up to like 10 likes, that'd be pretty cool. Let's see. CV Fab. Contact. Let me Whiteblurrst, yeah. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so I got a bunch of new alerts that I set up and everything for like super chats and memberships and shit. And for some reason tonight, see the dark screen that's on there? It's bugged tonight. So generally the chat is supposed to be on there and it's not working tonight for you all to see. If like say if you're not chatting, but you're watching the stream and you can just see what people are typing, I think it's a pretty cool feature. But yeah, so for some reason it's not linked up tonight. I don't know why. But yeah, it is what it is. That's all right. Oh, did you guys see the laser etching that JMF did for the manifold? I thought that was pretty cool. He did that as a special touch to it, so that was definitely awesome for him. That manifold should be shipping out either today or next Monday, so I'll be getting that Monday. I'll be getting that JMF manifold next week, so it's gonna be a black billet manifold, blue fuel rail. It's all anodized, and then I have it laser etched with the Whiteblurrst. I thought that was pretty awesome. Great guy. That the owner is fucking awesome. Highly recommend those guys. Like, this is one mod I've never done in the 13 plus years of owning the ST, is upgrade the intake manifold. I never really found a reason to do it because the OEM one is just really built very well in terms of how it flows and how equal it is. And I always like the looks of it personally. I'll always keep my OEM one, but that being said, I feel like the billet one is, especially this one here from these guys. Yeah, it is a little pricey. It's like what, $1,200, $1,300. It's $1,300, I think, for the fuel rail option. Without the fuel rail option, it's like $1,150, something like that. Oh, they released the intake. Oh no, shit! I didn't see that. Let me check it out. I got their fucking the Damon coolant manifold. Obviously, you've seen that. The coolant manifold. Damon. I'm glad that they're still making shit, honestly. It's pretty badass. So, they made an intake, you said, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Where is that? I don't see that anywhere. I don't see the intake. Wait, let me see here. Mishimoto. Mishimoto. I don't see nothing that's theirs. What? Yeah, I don't see nothing. It's up for sale yet, but preview. Oh, they previewed it? No shit. Is it on their YouTube? Is that where it is? I haven't seen it yet. So, I mean, I personally, I'm not gonna be able to run it anyways. But I'd like to check it out, but I'm not gonna run it because for one, I have my own custom cowl intake that I ran for like the stock location turbo, and then with the Sidewinder, it's just gonna be a totally different setup anyway. Um, you can Google it was on there. Okay. Yeah, appreciate you letting me know that, man. Welcome into the stream. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully everybody's gonna have a good weekend and kind of just chill out and take some time off. If you're not working this weekend, enjoy it. Damon, it might be on their Facebook, huh? Is it on Facebook? Let me see. Probably on their Facebook, huh? I don't have Twitter or none of that bullshit, so I just do Facebook and YouTube. So if you want to add me on Facebook, it's WhiteBlurrst. Same thing on there. So yeah. Um. Other than that, yeah. Yeah. Um. Damon, huh? Damon. Damon Motorsports. I like their motor mounts. They're pretty nice motor mounts they have. Let's see here. Wait, what? Let's see. Bluetooth engine. I love how they keep, making shit for the ST though and everything else. Well, finally they released the fucking engine stand plate. Fucking God. I've been wanting to get that too. No shit. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to get that. That's funny. They're using ultra platinum oil. I don't see a manifold anywhere yet. Oh wait, what's this? More airflow, more turbo sound, less restriction. For what though? I see an intake manifold, but that doesn't look like a Focus ST manifold. That looks like some other kind of car. Let's see here. What is it? That's a Mazda Speed 3 manifold, I think. I don't see it. I mean, I don't know. Fucking. I guess time will tell. I don't know. By the way, their check valves are really nice. Those brass check valves, they're really nice. So I definitely recommend those as well. Oh, they're making dipstick handles now, huh? You know, I floated the idea of having. I told this to Alex at Stratified, but probably I should mention it to Damon. Make a fucking billet aluminum thermostat housing. So we just eliminate the fucking plastic, and then just get something that's compatible that you can buy at the part stores for the thermostat replacement itself. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be a pretty badass option. And then have it utilize the OEM housing gasket. You know what I'm saying? So like literally like the manifold for the coolant manifold that they made, the billet one, similar like that, but have it for the thermostat housing as well. I think that would be pretty fucking awesome. But that link it to the promo for the intake. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see anything for ST or RS or whatever, but we'll see. I mean, who knows? They might. I'm sure they'll release some maybe. I'm not gonna personally buy it, but I mean, it'd be pretty cool for you guys. My personal like favorite stock location intake right now is the AFE Pro Dry series intake kit. That's I think that's the best looking one out there personally, but it's got a nice wrinkle black, pipe. Then it comes with a separate cover they can put on it and a nice dry air cone air filter that's really big, wide mouth on it. It's like a 5-inch, 6-inch opening on it with a big opening. Um, you know, so yeah, it's pretty neat. So I had one. I've had multiple intake setups, so and then I just moved to the cowl intake setup. So yeah, I can show you that. I mean, my cowl intake literally is this right here. This is my cowl air filter design intake setup. OEM plug-in line here. This is what I ran with my G35 900. This is also compatible with my 7163 EFR SXE housing. OEM sensor right there. Yeah, so This literally sits in where the firewall is for the fucking wiper motor on the passenger side. This goes in there. So. Yeah. I don't need windshield wipers because I don't drive in the rain. So don't drive in the rain. Don't need windshield wipers. I've had my wipers deleted on that car. I think I deleted them in 2015. Honestly, 2015 is when I deleted those wipers on that car. It's been over 10 years. Isn't that crazy? 11 years this summer. So, been a long time. I've had this car a long fucking time. It's been crazy. Flew by so fast. Time flies. Oh, shit. Damn. Let me see here. No. Okay. Messages. Okay. Start chat. Hmm. Oh shit, man. Tell you what, it's getting cold in here. It's getting what was it, 60 degrees in here right now. 58 degrees, 60 degrees. I definitely won't be streaming long tonight. Fucking I have a salamander for a heater, so literally fucking if I turn it on it would be way too loud, so I can't run it while I'm live streaming. Because I wouldn't be able to concentrate. Let me see here. But yeah, we have to make a new video series talking about some other things. I want to make some video series before I start building and getting busy with this whole 2.4 setup. I should probably make one more. Yeah, do that, and it's gonna be busy. I'm gonna start really chipping away at this build here. That's really what all my focus has been into, quite literally. Just trying to. I want to make this work out, and all the support that you guys have given has really helped out. You know, I might not be. I don't have the largest following, and whatever. I don't really care. It's whatever. The thing is I feel like the best following for a YouTuber that does this kind of stuff for the Focus ST and RS even. And honestly, I welcome all EcoBoost guys, all car guys. You want to come in, join the chat. All the car guys are welcome. It's not just Focus ST and RS. If you want to come up in here and chat and say how fast your car is and whatever, sure, I don't care. Tell us about your car. Tell us what your mods are. That's always welcome. But yeah, so it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be an exciting year, either way. I'm really excited. And I also want to thank all the members. I think we have like 12 members. They pay every month to literally just support the channel. It supports me, and also other ways that you guys can support if you wanted to. I got Cash App, I have PayPal. I don't, like I said, you don't have to donate. I don't really care if you do. I don't do sponsors, stuff like that. I'm not gonna sell my soul to a fucking company. Um, you know, and but yeah, I mean, um, I just really appreciate you guys' support, and it just really goes a long ways. I mean, even if it's not a whole lot, like to me, it means the world. So um, that's all that matters. And if I can provide the best quality content to you guys in terms of like how to mod these cars the best way possible, and provide knowledgeable content, then at the end of the day, that's all that matters. So. And that's why I also make those upgrade purge lines and fuel lines, because I feel like it's just a very good mod that is needed, and it really helps you guys save money in the long run, and makes it look good, makes the engine bay look good, aesthetically, and it performs better. It prevents problems in the future. It's made for longevity, durable. All the fittings are NHRA approved. The fuel line is SAE 30 R9 fuel hose, so it's rated for E85, for example. And yeah, so we just don't take any shortcuts. That's why I'm have to wait right now for the fittings I need, because I don't want to buy some cheap alternative bullshit. That's just not how I'm gonna do things. So I could easily get some cheaper shit, and people probably wouldn't even notice. But the thing is, I don't want to do that because I'm not that kind of person, and that's just not who I am. And I just wouldn't want it done to me if I was trying to buy something that was advertised, and then all of a sudden you get it and it's not what you expected, and then the quality is just not as good. So that's how I look at it. It's basically like going to your favorite fast food restaurant. You see the picture on the fucking screen or the menu, and it's like, oh yeah, hey look, there's the fucking arch, the big arch, right? The new greatest big arch at McDonald's or the Big Mac. That motherfucker is huge, right? It's plump, it's juicy looking, and then when you get it, it's literally thrown fucking together all over the place, and it's just a fucking beastly mess. You know what I'm saying? So literally, it's like, okay, this fucking sucks. And that's I basically I wouldn't want to do that to anyone. So I want you to see what you're getting. That's what you pay for. That's what you get in quality and everything. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. But basically, what I'm saying is there's no false advertising. No false advertising here. I definitely wouldn't do that. I stay loyal to everybody. So as long as, I'm treated with respect and, you know, not, you know, just fucking, you know what I'm saying. My thing about sponsorships for me is I know you need to make money, so it's really not a big deal for me at least. Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to take people's like the thing is though, how I look at it is a lot of sponsorship, like a lot of say if I wanted to go look for a sponsor, right? Then you're controlled by having them put their brand on your fucking car all over the place. And then you have to literally make videos about some other bullshit that is not Focus ST related, but instead is related to around their product only. Therefore, now it's not about Focus ST content, it's about fucking this other company stuff. You know what I'm saying? In which personally, I just don't want to do that. I'd rather do it. I do it, but I do it at my terms. I do it for Focus ST stuff and RS stuff only, and I do it when I review it myself. I don't want to. I mean, I don't mind getting a discount, but I don't want to be given free shit in exchange for literally getting controlled like a puppet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be controlled like a fucking puppet. So, because I won't do it. Nobody's gonna fucking control me. So, like, I got my lane that I'm gonna take, and generally what I'll do is like, for the JMF manifold, basically, um, I literally just say, hey, listen, I got this YouTube channel. It's the fastest growing Focus ST YouTube channel, literally in the planet right now. And I have 17,000 subscribers. I can do a review, unboxing video, and a review and install video on this manifold. If you want to give me a little discount or whatever, it's up to you. But that's what I'm offering, and so basically, I'm doing content for free in exchange for a little discount, possibly. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people now have been saying, okay, yeah, we'll give you a discount, and he was even willing to literally etch my fucking brand into the fucking fuel rail for free. He literally did that for free as a complimentary fucking thing, like just because I'm doing that for him. So I feel like okay, I have to return the favor, you know what I mean? And I want to do that. It ain't like I have to. I really want to, and I that's why I do it for CV Fab, and I push CV Fab products because I really 100% believe in their product. You know what I mean? That's just how I am. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been affiliated with CV Fab and having that discount available. I wouldn't affiliate myself with a company that I feel like, would be a bad company. You know what I mean? So, because I like to try and true stuff, and I just want to fucking test things myself. I just know for a fact that I've done every single mod basically there is to do on this car, and the only mod I have not done is the intake manifold. And now, after 13 and a half years, I've literally bought an intake manifold upgrade, and I'm telling you guys, this guy, the owner of JMF, is so fucking awesome. I mean, like I said, he literally laser etched Whiteblurrst. Go check out the short. He took a video, he took that video and literally sent it to me on his own time. And he's like, yeah, I'll send. He's like, hey, how about instead of putting your Whiteblurrst, he gave me a couple options of like the symbol and how it looked, and then I picked it, and then he's like, hey, how about instead of being on the manifold, how about we put it on the fuel rail? I'm like, shit, I didn't know you could even put it on the fuel rail and it's flat. That fucking guy is this. Me and him were like literally on the same page, and and it's a blue fuel rail, black manifold. It's gonna look nice. It's not one color. Um, yeah, it's gonna be awesome, man. And honestly, if you guys haven't bought an intake manifold, Go fucking check them out. Like their intake manifolds are. I'm telling you, like if you plan on keeping this car forever, like I am, I feel like you're not gonna ever be able to buy another intake manifold at some point, like especially the plastic ones. Those aren't gonna last forever. They're gonna end up leaking at some point. You might as well get a billet manifold that's gonna literally not fucking rust or corrode or whatever. It's literally a billet manifold. It's gonna be future proof, right? You gotta future proof your Focus ST. So because the OEM parts are eventually not going to be available, right? So this is what we're doing. We're literally Damon Motorsports made a billet manifold for the coolant, right? That's future proofing. Now they should do one for the thermostat. Let's future proof that. Now do one for the timing cover. Let's do a billet timing cover, right? A billet timing cover, a billet fucking valve cover. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking billet the whole fucking thing. I don't care. I mean, um, has he done any dynoing? Speed Performance did the dynoing. If you go on Speed Performance's Facebook, they did a dyno on it, and yeah, they made some pretty good numbers with it. They made up to like 680. I think it was SP Chase or whoever, SP George tested it out. They made 680 with it. I don't know, like I should get a graph and see what the differences were, like between the stock one and that one. Um, they said there was a pickup in the low end. There was a pickup of torque on the low end. The medium range seemed to stay about similar, and the top end was a little bit better too. But the low end picked up torque, and then the top end picked up, I guess, apparently. So that's what I saw. Um, what the fuck was I gonna do? I just lost track of what the hell I was saying. Oh yeah, okay. So I need to. I'm gonna provide a link for JMF manifolds because I want you guys to check these out. Um, they're fucking awesome. I mean, you gotta check them out. At least here, JMF. Oops. What the hell? JMF manifold. Like, I think personally they're the best looking ones. And you can literally have it made laser etch stuff like that, anodizing. MF, and they're just so cool. MF, and there you pick even more. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Mods, I would have to look honestly. Um, I can look at the post here in a second. JMF manifold. Right here. There it is. Let me look on Facebook on that post. It's on their site on Speed Performances. Speed Performance. Performance. Yeah. Let me see here. Speed Performance. Blah, blah, blah. Boom. Huh. Jesus. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. Whoa, that's crazy. Did you guys see that new turbo? That's insane. Seeing how the manifold would fit and look in this big ass Precision Gen 2 7675 turbo. Is that going? That ain't no way it's going in an ST though, or an RS. How's that gonna fit? Huh. The fuck? That is insane. What the fuck? Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, listen, they literally fucking yeah. So looks like a better designed intake. Looks like Speed Performance. Go on their Facebook page. They have a better designed manifold coming out for us ST and RS guys, which basically it's for an RS upgrade. Looks like it's literally a better manifold design. Let me see here. Where is that? They have so many posts now on Facebook. Let's see. JMF, JMF, JMF. What is that? Oh, it's a speed theory. Okay. Oh, UPS is here. Hmm. That's crazy. So they put a JMF billet manifold on this setup as well. They made 576 on a 2.3. Yeah, I mean it's. Hold on, let me see here. I'm trying to see where they actually did the tests on it. I want to actually show you. No way. That's insane. Nostrum injectors, no shit. Oh yeah, dude, that's insane. That's fucking badass. And those Nostrum high pressure fuel pumps are fucking. Oh, here it is, right here. Wait. And rest the engine. Da, da, da. Okay, hold on. Okay. That's crazy looking. Where is the JMF fucking video? I guess it might be on their website, huh? I guess it's on their website. It's on. Sorry guys. I want one of the manifolds, but I don't got the money right now. Yeah, I mean tax time is right here, so I mean if you're gonna get something, still making hot side pipe. Is he still making? He says he's making them, but it says he's out of fucking stock. 3 print adapters for turbo. Was watch done. He was talking about 3D printing parts and adapters for dirt cheap. Oh shit. Well, we can just do this. Let's just go to Speed Performance's site. Speed Performance. Not Speed Engineering. Speed Performance. Hey, that JM Fabrications right there. Boom. So there's a literal fucking. I mean, this manifold just looks so clean, right? I mean, I would personally get it directly from JMF manifolds, like JM manifold or JM Fabrications, personally. But if you want to look at, okay, here's a fucking link to Speed Performance's site. You can read it along with me. So go to that link right there and then scroll down. It also comes with fucking, like, if you get the fuel rail, you get fittings and shit like that too. So, and it doesn't say on here, but I did provide my injectors, my shorty injectors that work with the radium fuel rail. I sent those out to JM Fabrications as well. This is how cool this guy is. I literally said, hey, can you adjust the brackets for the fuel rail to make them shorter so I can run the injectors I already have? And he's like, yeah, no problem. Won't charge me extra or nothing. It's literally helping him out because it adds another option. So now it opens up the option to run 40 millimeter shorty EV14 injectors instead of the 48 millimeter and having to buy another set. Supports high horsepower and ethanol applications, provides consistent and reliable fueling. Okay, they're talking about the fuel system. Let me see here. And when they say you need a little bit longer throttle body coupler, I talked to the owner and he said it's like by a couple, it's like maybe a half an inch. And so it's really not a big deal. You can honestly, like, if you get a silicone one, you can really just adjust it like for that. It's not really much, so I wouldn't even worry about that. I asked him. He says it's not a big deal. So, but yeah, so that's pretty cool. Let me see here. I mean, it's made similar to like the basically it's like the V2 MZR Speed 3 fucking manifold, except the flanges is different. Like on the it's just different. But it's fucking, it is badass. I'm trying to see where. I'm gonna have to find out from Speed Performance how much like difference there was side by side. I mean, I personally I don't really give a fuck if there's any change in horsepower. I didn't get it for that. I got it because it's more durable. It's gonna last forever. And it just looks really fucking clean. And with the black and the blue feel rail, I mean, it's just, and then with my name laser etched on there, that's just pretty badass. I feel like, I mean, it's just etched in stone. You know what I'm saying? It's just so cool. Yeah, I'm literally doing the Sidewinder as well. Like I'm working on that. I'm actually going to see the guy tomorrow. We're gonna weld. He's gonna tack weld some shit. I'm gonna place it and piece it all together. I want to get the turbo up there, roughly where I want to get it. And yeah, so I might email Speed Performance and just ask him like, hey, what what was the actual differences that you noticed? Let me ask them. Oh, hey, what's this guy? Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Okay, let me email Speed Performance here. Um, Let me email them. Do you guys, hey, do you guys have a graph showing any difference between the OEM intake manifold and oops, and the JMF manifold? For the ST, for the ST/RS. Also, did you test how equal the cylinder flow, how the cylinder inlet flow is in comparison? There. All right, sent him an email. See what that looks like there. So I sent an email to Speed Performance asking them how was the flow in terms of like how equal it was compared to the ST/RS manifold, and also fucking just overall, what did you guys notice? You know, any difference? So I guess we'll find out, but. Let's see here. Streams. We got 9 likes. Let's bump those likes up, boys. Almost at 10 likes. Come on. We can get 10 likes. We get one more like, right? One more like in here. One more like. Oh, shit. But let's see. I'm getting, yeah. I think I'm gonna call it a short one tonight, boys. I'm gonna call it a short one. If you guys have any last questions, let me know. I'm gonna get off here, and starting to get really cold in here. I just don't want to fucking honestly just freeze my ass off. But if you guys have any questions, you know where I'm at. Email me at whiteblurrst@gmail.com. You can get a hold of me on Facebook. And if you're interested in an upgraded Purge line, I'm taking pre-orders. If you want to do a combo kit with a upgraded high pressure fuel pump feed line, then those are $350. You save $20 doing the combo kit on top of the group buy already. And also, if you want to shop at cvfab.com, use my code BB5. That's greatly appreciated. It'll save you guys money as well, and it helps you out. So, yeah, I appreciate all your guys' support. I'm gonna update you guys in regards to how the build is going. I'm just really dialed in and trying to get this fucking done. I'm really just, pulling my hair out, literally, just trying to, I want to get this to work. And yeah, so it's gonna be a one of a kind setup, So appreciate you guys, and we possibly will be on next week. We should be on next Friday. I think we'll be all right. Take care. Can't wait to see the build. Hey man, ST Joyride, appreciate it. And yeah, I would stay on longer. It's just fucking, it's cold as fuck in here. It's starting to cool down. Right now it's like literally 30 degrees out, and my garage, only stays warm for so long. I preheat it in here, and then it cools down really fast. So once we're in Oklahoma, I'm not gonna have that problem. It's not gonna be as cold, so I don't have to worry about it, and it's gonna be a lot nicer. So I can't wait to get the hell out of here. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.